Hello, it's me again guys, your boy Carl back with another YouTube video, and in this video it's going to be another one of these startup story series videos where I just kind of take you guys behind the scenes of what's been happening in my life on a day to day. And since this is one of the early videos in this series, I wanted to just go and talk a little bit about what it was like for me actually trying to start a business being based in Barbados. So for those of you who don't know me personally, I was born and raised in Barbados. I lived here until the age of 18 when I moved to the USA to play at the Division 1 men's soccer level, to attend university and try to get my undergraduate degree. And since the beginning of 2020, when the whole COVID pandemic happened, I've been based back in Barbados. This is where I've been stationed, and Barbados is an absolutely amazing country. It's very, very beautiful. It has, I think, the best beaches in the world, some of the best people, really nice chill vibe, a nice place for you to get away from the hectic North American lifestyle. But I wouldn't really classify it as one of the tech hubs in the world, so it definitely has had its struggles and its battles for me when it comes to being surrounded by people who are very, entrepreneurially driven. This has a little bit to do with COVID, but also just being in Barbados in general. There are definitely people who are entrepreneurially driven. Not that many people that have come around who are doing what I'm doing at this kind of level. Anyhow guys, one thing I've been doing recently is trying to look for the scenarios and circumstances in my life that can lead to me being successful, as opposed to looking for reasons why I think that I can't be successful. Becoming entrepreneur is actually filled with a lot of self-doubt. It's really hard because as a business owner, you kind of have to show up and show the world that everything's great, that you're happy, that you're crushing it with your service, that you're on top of everything going on within your industry. But in reality, you're just another human. You obviously have self-doubt. You have your own personal battles that you're going through every single day. You're trying to stay on top of all the other moving pieces in life that people are trying to stay on top of as well. And you're trying to create some type of a business to serve a lot of people at scale, which is not something that's easy to do. And if you don't have the right mindset for it, it can be so hard for you to actually keep on showing up and churning out good results. So I've been really hammering into myself recently that I need to frame everything that I do in a perspective that accounts for the fact that I can be successful, as opposed to the mindset that these are the reasons why I can't. When it comes down to success, I've definitely made a video about this before, but it has so much more to do with a lot of the things around you, the people in your life, just honestly the time you were born, the amount of time that you put into your craft that end up being what people classify as commercial success. And as someone who is focused mostly on becoming a professional athlete, having this year in Barbados to train with my national team has allowed me to get amazing experience, not only with that team but playing at the international level, and has actually, I think, allowed me a little bit of a buffer time to really get my feet wet in business, really understand all of the nuances that go into creating an amazing Instagram brand, generating a lot of traffic online for specific channels, and also what are the things that I really like to do within that. What are the things that I know I can do well? What are the things that I need to work on? I have not had the very fast to market, build things as you go, get as much recurring revenue as possible model in mind when I was trying to start my business, and I don't know if this is going to be detrimental to me in the future on the business side. I do definitely think that there are a lot of benefits for this on like the personal growth and development side, but I think taking time to have a lot of clarity on exactly what it is that you want, not only from a business but from like your job, from your life, from your relationships, is something which most people don't take the time out to do. And if you don't have a clear roadmap about where you're going, you just kind of walk, and when you get there you realize, what am I doing here? How did I even get to this spot? I need to make a change right now. So one thing that I used to do a lot was basically blame COVID and blame being based in Barbados for not allowing me to make as much growth on the business side as I could have. Now that I really look at it, COVID happened to everyone, so I don't think that anyone should really be using that as an excuse. Like, it is what it is, it happened. And being based in Barbados, even though it might not have allowed me to network with the people that can definitely push me forward, it has allowed me to really get clarity on what I love to do, really refine my personal skills, and really honestly conquer a lot of my personal battles that will allow me to be a person now that when I step into the world and I start being connected with people, whether that's online, whether I get the opportunity to travel to then go out and serve populations, to work with teams to the best of my ability. Guys, I think that reframing your thoughts like this, reframing your thoughts from limiting beliefs to actually justifications for why you can actually be successful in something, is something that's extremely important, not just in business but in life in general. And I always like to have some kind of overarching theme coming through in my videos, and if you haven't guessed yet, that's the one for this video. So yeah, not that much more to say on that front, but when it comes to the day-to-day of what I'm doing in business right now, I've been putting a much heavier focus on my personal brand. I've been trying to post on Instagram every single day, trying to crank out YouTube videos like this, trying to be a lot more strategic with where I put my time. So being more calculated with how much content I know I need to put out, setting time aside to get all of that content put together and scheduled, making sure that I create time every single day for my business, whether that be doing outreach, whether that be serving my clients, just being a lot more organized and deliberate with all of my actions within my business and my life has definitely been what I've been trying to focus on over the past 2 months. Today is actually September 1st, so for the back end of this year, I have big goals of going into what I want to call monk mode. I've heard other entrepreneurs talk about something similar. I don't really believe in extremes, to be honest. I'm not a person who really believes in dropping everything that you do and drastically changing your life up. Much more for like gradual shifts. So for me, it's just going to be being a little bit more data driven in everything that I did. So making sure that everything is written down, that you are actually keeping track to see that you're doing the things that you say you want to do, and evaluating your progress and then making shifts as you see the outcomes that specific actions had within your life. So yeah guys, just learning and growing and continuing to document my journey as I grow. If you've watched until this point, gonna really ask that you go ahead, leave a like on the video, let me know what was your favorite part in the comment section. And if you have any questions or any videos that you want to see me make, whether that be on entrepreneurship, Instagram marketing specifically, anything to do with health and wellness, please leave that down in the comment section below and I'll be glad to make that video for you guys. Until next time, it's been your boy Carl. See you in the next video.